Okay, back. Sorry about that. My internet messed up a bit, so I had to really go poo for a minute. But I'm back now, and hello everyone who's back. Boom, boom. I don't know, internet's been really acting up today. So I don't really know how many of you were in the last stream. I'm still here, but hello, I'm back. My name is Ammar, and again I'm gonna start that I am streaming from Karachi, Pakistan, and let's hear about you. Where are you from? So, hello people. I'm sorry, let me load up my look of the stream so I actually know how I'm looking to you. So, why would you still if there's no one watching? I do. Because people come in, then they leave, and they come in, then they leave. And I have a lot of people, like over 30 to 40 people, who watch in replay. So I still keep talking because if no one's momentarily there, that doesn't really affect me a lot. People come back and people go along, so I don't really know much about that. So I'll keep talking if no one's even here, and I'll just find something to talk about, and I'll keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. So that's not a problem. You talking to yourself. I'm pretty much am. Actually, no. Someone asked me a question, and I replied to that. So I was not really talking to myself, but I do talk to myself a lot, and I do not find that weird at all. If you find that weird, I'm sorry. I cannot help it. I cannot help you with that. That's crazy. It's really not. Um, I find that talking to myself is really relaxing. You should really try it. Try talking to yourself. It's gonna be relaxing, and if people don't really agree with you a lot, you're gonna find that someone is at least agreeing with you. So it's comforting too. And I don't know. Try doing it sometimes, and you will not call me crazy again. That is what I'll have to say. I need to take you to the hospital. You can take me to the hospital when you can. The hospital from my house, my connection sucks. That is exactly what I'm trying to investigate right now. Um the Where are you from? I am streaming from Karachi, Pakistan. Where are you from? Can I please know your name? It is Amira. Amira? Please tell me your name. Is it Amira? Okay, so the connection. Okay, the Amira. Okay, Amira. The connection is pretty in bad shape today. I don't really know why. I had to end the stream I was in like 3 minutes ago, and I had to come back because of this internet connection. I do not really know what's up with it. But still, thank you for being here, even though I have like such a internet. Still, you're here. That is awesome. Um, Unplug the router and plug it back after 1 minute. I do not use the main Wi-Fi to stream. What I use to stream is a little USB dongle so that I do not have any more traffic on the internet. What time is it there? The time is actually in the title of the scope, but since you asked, there you go. It is 9:42 a.m. and only because you asked, and I started this stream a few minutes ago when it was almost 9:35, 9:36. So there you go. You can be happy about it. You have fun. There you go. Okay, so the internet is really bad, and I'm really focused on trying to get this better now. But what the controls that Twitch or like YouTube, even YouTube gives you, is that you can actually test your frame rates and your FPS and everything like that. But Periscope gives you nothing. You have like a button and you go live, and I cannot see anything manually to what is my video encoding at, what is it running at, what is the frame rate. So I don't know. Periscope is pretty much a bare package. I cannot do much about anything on Periscope if it's a problem. So I'm sorry, I'm going through Quora right now. So that is me. I'm sorry. Okay, back to Quora. So I'm going to Quora right now. So if any of you, do any of you really use Quora? Because it's an amazing system. You get to answer all these people who need your help, and maybe you are someone who does need help, and you can go to Quora and ask a question, and someone will answer it. If no one else, I'm always available to answer questions best to my knowledge. And to date, I have answered 158 questions, and I have 54,000 views on them. So you can pretty much check it out if you like. It's your opinion, not mine. You can tell me if I'm most viewed in Freecode Camp. So I find that as an achievement. Maybe top writer next year or the year after that. One day, top writer to till now. I don't really know. I haven't really given a great answer in the past few days. So I'm gonna really get back to that now. Well, let's go. And okay, so some people ask like really bare bones questions. Like a person just asked, is Freecode Camp good? Okay, so what do you mean by is Freecode Camp good? What is it good for? Please tell. No, Logan is here. Hello, Logan. You haven't been here since a week, so welcome back. Hockey boy is fine. I ended my exams and I'm finally 18, Logan. So high five to me, and I'm gonna high five myself, but I cannot. So I'm gonna high five the internet. Choo. And I hope you guys actually will do this. You're legal. I am. Yay! I can now get a driver's license. I can open up my own bank account. I could do that before, but this would be like a real bank account, and I would have all the rights and everything like that. So that's awesome. I also get a national identity card. So yay! And basically, I get a lot of stuff to really do now. This is actually going out today. It's this Afro's last few hours actually. In a few hours, I am going to get a haircut, and that hair will be really short. It'll be like my side hair is pretty much longer than that will really be. So that is gonna go, and but don't you worry, my hair grows back really fast. So I don't really want it to like change or something, but my hair grows back really fast. Like I have amazing hair growth. So it'll come out in like, I don't know, a month. In like a month, like by the time my exams finally, I'm done with my finals, my hair will be back to looking like this. So no problem there. You'll still have a fun time. Grow a beard, man. I would, but I cannot, because the only amount of beard hair that has yet to grow on my screen are these 3 little beads of hair. Like here, they're like 3 little beads, like a little 3 single hair, and that's all the beard I have. And I like to call this my beard, which you cannot even see in video. Yeah, I don't really know. I do not really have a beard, you see. I have never shaved actually. Like in the 18 years of my life, I have never shaved. So I should have a beard, because really this place I've seen no such thing, but I don't know. It'll come in due time. I don't really know. You got the stash. The stash did grow up, but I might get this cut today, tomorrow. I don't really know. I don't know about the stash. The stash might go today, Who knows? I certainly don't. I will go there and I will actually pretty much. But my hopes are up. In maybe like 2 years, I might have a beard. In 2 years, if I'm still screaming on Periscope, do I plan to? Maybe, and if you're still watching me, then maybe you can tell me, hey, you finally grew that beard. And I'll be like, yes, I did. So, that's 2 years into the future. Okay, I will look it up. Like right now, dirty Sanchez, there it is. Let's look it up. Oh, okay. I'll. I think I need to read Kama Sutra now. Let me like see it. Wait. Okay, so I have Urban Dictionary open and not Wikipedia because Urban Dictionary explains it so much better. So I'm gonna be using Urban Dictionary for that. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Great. Great comparison, okay? Amazing comparison. I am honored. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, why is my sister texting me? Okay, so both of my sisters are texting me. And both of them need me to do something for them. Awesome. Why are you cutting your hair? I am cutting my hair because it has gotten really long. And I guess, don't you think I should cut my hair? Because it really is time to cut my hair. Uh, if you think that I should not cut my hair, then I don't know about you, but most people would prefer that I do. Well, thank you. If you seem to really find that this hair is good. I don't really know. I'm still gonna get it cut today, and you're gonna notice that most of people see this, and they do say this too, that after I get a haircut, I change. Like I look completely different to most people. I don't really know if it's true or not, but people find that I look completely different. So I got my fingers crossed, and I'm gonna go get a haircut, and in the next stream, hopefully, whenever that will be, I will be actually in the military. Yes, of course. In the military, short hair is necessary, and that kind of short hair is like I would never really believe in. Like it's really thin, it's really short, and you can pretty much see the person's skin. So I would not really even call that hair. No, we are not required to serve at all. But my dad is not really a current serving, but he is a retired naval officer. But he was an officer, so he was not required to serve, but he actually joined the Navy, and he retired as a commander. So there you go. He was not. Yes, you can. Beards are allowed, but you cannot really go along to switching like a beard then off beard, beard and off beard, beard and off beard. You have to have a beard or you don't. Okay, in the military you cannot have any facial hair. Why? I don't know. Okay, that is really not good. Why wouldn't like most people would prefer to have beards anyway. People don't like mustaches, but people love beards. So I don't really know why would they be against facial hair. Uh, maybe what they right, beards do look great, but alas, the sad thing, I cannot grow one. Boo boo boo. I do not know why this is, but I cannot really grow a beard at all. So I'm sorry. Maybe you can. I cannot. Sorry. Oh my God, I'm tired today. Ah. I have really thin hands. See, my forearm is actually bigger than my back arm. See. That water balloon fight was pretty awesome. Uh, did I or did I not tweet out a final message about that? I'll have to check. I think I tweeted out a picture uh, with the after the water fight ended. Like it was just not a water fight; it was color and stuff like that too. So pretty hardcore. Let me really check for all. Okay, so replay, no replay, no replay. Where's that image? Where's that image? Before my birthday, and yes, there we go. Okay, so I did tweet out an image before the water fight. So let me really show you. Okay. So I tweeted this out. Um, there you go. Okay. So I tweeted this image out before the water fight started. Like this was the time the water fight was supposed to start. Like exactly. I posted this on Snapchat, and then I also sent out a tweet. Uh, and then after the water fight ended, oh my god! So after the fight ended, I actually posted another one, and so that was the one that really was after the fight. That's what happened. So you do not have me on Snapchat, Logan. Though I do remember, I think it was you. I'll have to check again. Yeah, it was you, Logan. You did ask me for my Snapchat, so um, still talking to yourself? No, we have Logan today. Logan is back, and I'm not talking to myself now because Logan is an amazing person who has watched my stream, I think, like 3 times or 4 times. 3 times. Yeah, it was you. Right. So I am correct. I do not really have an awful memory. I do remember someone asking me, and I do distinctly remember that it was someone who was talking to me on the day of the water fight, and that was you. So that is awesome. And Twitter just likes generating weird, like video thumbnails for my Periscope streams. And in the current thumbnail, I'm actually sleeping. Like, okay, and it updated. Okay, that's awesome. And the updated one is much worse. If you want to see. The temperature over here, I don't really know. Okay, I don't know why it doesn't look like that. So I'll need to check. It's not really a lot hot today. But let me really check. There you go. I'm gonna assume you need Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna convert it to Fahrenheit. It's 82 degree Fahrenheit. There you go. And the one I follow, which is degrees Celsius, it is 28 degrees Celsius. I am skipping. I skipped on Monday. I went yesterday, which was Tuesday, and I skipped again, which is Wednesday. I don't know. Bite me. I find it really useless to go every day, so I don't. Um, we do. On skipping one day, we have to pay like per day. We have to pay 400 rupees to skip. That is the currency. The currency in Pakistan is rupees, Pakistani rupees, and we have to pay 400 rupees if we skip. Yes, it's a fine. Skipping fine. You skip school, you pay a fine. And though 400 rupees converted to dollars is not a lot, it's like $4, but it's 400 for us, so that's a lot. Okay, you get suspended for like skipping one day? One day? Okay, that is intense. I prefer paying because paying a fine is fine with me rather than being suspended from the institution just because I skipped a day. Why would I do that? Why would anyone want to do that? Do you skip? I'm pretty much gonna assume that you do not skip because you do not want to get suspended. Like, okay. So I'm gonna come back to this later. I have before. Okay, so what did you get suspended or what? For how long? Oh, I'm very okay, so there's it's different for different schools. Uh, I could do that in my previous school, like till 11th grade. I was allowed to do that in which was my previous school, but after 11, I changed my school to this one, and this one is really strict, and they do not really allow us to skip or leave the campus to eat. And we get off at 2 p.m. Actually 2:30 actually. Yeah, it's 2:30 p.m. My last class ends at 2:25. So 2:25 and 5 minutes. I'm gonna assume 2:30. And after that, I can go wherever I want. And my first class is at 8 a.m. Yeah, 2:30. And my first is at 8. So from 8 to 2:30, I cannot go out once I'm in. So that really does suck, but still, need to deal with that. Have to, yes, it is compulsory. Though it is compulsory in most of the schools, but the local schools, which would be the government schools, they for government schools, it is not really necessary. They can take Urdu if they want, but for private schools, such as I go to a private school, so for private schools, it is necessary to take English. And personally, because I am really giving my exams, like the exams I am giving are actually conducted by the British Council in London, so I do need to study English because English is really the main subject for me if I'm going to give like any of my exams, because this is England we're talking about, and so yes, pretty much I have to. Though Spanish is not really a bad language. It's pretty much, I don't know if it's easy or not, but it's like, it's spoken by a lot of people, so it might really be, I don't know, fun to learn. Because personally, if you're someone like me, I love learning languages. You should really. Because even if my school would not force me to learn, like my school would tell me, it's your choice, you can learn it or not. I would still prefer to learn another language because I love learning languages. I've tried learning French. I've tried learning Chinese. I've given a go at, what was it? Burrito. Weren't those food items? Because I find that those were just food items and you just named a couple of food. Too much loading? Loading what? Loading what? Loading what? Hamza, I do not know. What is loading? Chinese is hard. Chinese is hard because I bailed out on my first Mandarin. Yes, exactly. Like, I'll have to check because the day I bailed out, I wrote about it on my blog. Not about it, but I was writing about something else, and I actually added in that I really quit like learning Mandarin. So, do you guys speak Arabic? I can read Arabic. Uh, I cannot speak Arabic though, and to some extent, I can also understand it. So, Urdu is okay. So there's a difference. National language, which is would be the language of Pakistan, would be learn Spanish. I will try learning Spanish maybe later. I don't really have a lot of time right now. My main language will Pakistan would be Urdu, but in Pakistan locally, from where I am, though I was born and raised in Karachi, but where my parents are actually from, that area the language would be Hindko. So, and I can also understand to some extent. I can understand Hindko. So personally, what I like to say that I know Urdu, I know English, and I know Hindko. So I tried Mandarin, I failed. I tried French, I got really good, but then I got busy. But because when I was learning French, I was in 7th grade. So 7th grade was 5 years ago. So in the 5 years, I got really busy, and I don't know, I do not remember like French at all right now. But at that time, I was able to. German. You should have learned German. German is like really a fun language. German would have given you the chance to go to Germany and speak because Native American. German sounds scary, but German is fun. How is Native American like? What is the Native American script? I don't really know. I'll need to check. Native American. Okay. Cherokee and Choctaw. Do you speak terrorist? I do. Allahu Akbar. That is what most people think, though. Mostly speaking, terrorists would be taking a gun and pew, pew, pew. That's terrorist speaking. I don't really know. Okay, so Native American language. Let's really try that. Yeah, I've read American history, so I know that. I read American history. Don't worry. They sure are. Okay, so 15% of America still does speak the Native American language. That is awesome. And there are quite a few dialects. Okay. And let's see. The most popular dialect would be Nawajo. Okay. I don't know. Nawajo? Translate. Okay, what do I have to translate? What you sent up right up there? I actually missed it because I was reading something about Native American languages, which is... What? Dude, I'm Indian. I don't really care. I'm going to get my hat out and my white shorts out, and I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna buy paint, and I'm gonna come to America, and I'm gonna take those $9,000 a month, because I know a couple of things that I could do with $9,000 a month. The first being that I can actually pay for my domain, which has been like on pending since the past few months. I'm finally 18, which means I can finally pay for that domain. Okay. That is actually awesome, man. Hello, so keep going. Oh, anyway, $9,000. What can I do with $9,000? Let's see. I'm gonna take out like $1,000 for setting up my proper, like my shifting my website from this static solution to a self-hosted full stack solution, and with a domain and SSL and stuff like that, stuff that most people would not care about if you are not developers. So I would take out $1,000 for that, and other thing that I really need right now is I don't really know. Let me check the next one. Yes, I'm gonna also, and I'm also gonna like what university was I gonna? Okay, so, and I would use another 3,000 of those dollars to buy myself a fully customized, I would customize it myself. I would use the money to customize myself about 2 laptops actually, a MacBook Air, and I would customize it, and some kind of laptop. How much is $9,000 in rupees? $9,000 in rupees would be 900,000, pretty much. That's my guess. 900,000 rupees. So, but I will have whatever you have. Add 2 zeros to it. Whatever US dollars you have, add 2 zeros to it, and there you go. You have, yeah, that's right. I was pretty much correct. It is 9,42,000. What currency does UAE use? UAE uses what I know, real. I think UAE uses real or dirham. Yeah, real. UAE uses real. You can write in 1 AED and you will get. So you have 20 AEDs. Let me really convert that. That's not really a lot, you know. That will be 500 rupees. You want to see a Pakistani note? I will show you a Pakistani note. Like, I have one, like. There we go. Let me hear it. Okay, so this is a 50 note, Pakistani of 50. So there you go. I really am broke because if I show you my wallet right now, you will cry and you will cry a lot. But I don't want you to cry. So here's the note. So there you go. There's a little 50 right. Okay, I cannot hold it and really tell you and everything right like I want, and I'll have to do something like this then. Okay, this is better then. So here you go. Let me hear this note then. Here's 50. Okay, so this is interesting. Here's 50 written in Urdu. See? This is an Urdu 5, like this thing. This, let's see, turnover heart. So, yes, we actually, yeah, that heart you just gave me, turn it around, and there you go. That is what you get, an Urdu 5. That's how you write a 5 in Urdu, and tell your people, today you learned. And then that is a 0 again. So 50 and 50, that is some kind of bank number. Nobody cares about that. Let's come here. So, this guy is the founder of Pakistan, and this is Muhammad Ali Jinnah, or he looks like a white dude. He is not a white dude, but he was born in Karachi, which was India. Okay, I don't really know if you've really read Pakistani history or the Indian history at all. I don't really know. So you might not really know much about it, but in short, this is the guy who actually made Pakistan. So there you go, 1947. This was the person who made Pakistan. So he's actually right there. And what else is written on that? Okay, so here's some Urdu. Here's an Urdu script, so you can actually read it. Okay, I'll be right back. So my camera wouldn't really clear it up really nicely. It says bank, which is pretty clear. Bank is same in Urdu, same in English. Daulat Pakistan. Daulat would be money. So Bank of Pakistan for short. And then right here, you see this little thing here. This line. So this line says 50 rupees, which means 50 rupees. Okay, I'm really trying to explain a note to you right now. Wow. Why am I doing that? I don't really know. But basically, here's a 50 note. It's blue. It's fun. And you can have it. You cannot, because I am broke. This is my wallet. And you're not going to see the insides of this wallet. Because when you see the inside of the wallet, you will cry, and you will cry hard. Okay, so fun fact, for this, I will get a total of $0 US. Am I right? Because I need another one like this, like another 50, and that is when I will get $1. Hoo-hoo. Satanic symbols. Okay. Uh, I will not really go to fetch it right now because it's in the other room and it will take me time to find it. But I have US dollars, I have British pounds, I have Canadian dollars. Is it, if it's dollar? I don't really know. And what else? What else do I have? I have Indonesian and Malaysian currency. I have Bangladeshi currency. I have. What else do I have? Okay, a few other coins. So I have a lot of different currency. I do have a US dollar. I do have British pound, and I do have a lot of other currencies. Though let's really explore those. Like, you made me curious, and I'm not really gonna go and. Okay, so I'm going to actually explore and find that, but I'm gonna really do a Google search, and I'm actually gonna find what kind of satanic symbol do you talk about. Let's open this up. Oh, one that you're not here. Oh, you're talking about the Illuminati. Ooh. Because, yeah, the all-seeing eye pyramid, the Illuminati. I can see it right there. And, okay, so the US wanted to make it clear that it is $1 because they wrote 1 at 4 sides, like the digit 1. Then in the middle of the digit 1, they wrote in letter O-N-E-1. And then in the middle of the note, like this big, they wrote O-N-E-1. And then also below, all across the note, in the border, they wrote $1. So they really wanted to make it clear that it is a single dollar. Don't be fooled. And let's talk about here. Here it's written, let's see. Once, twice, and thrice. Okay, really? But, how do you do that? Okay. You're getting me pretty curious, now, because I'm actually gonna Google that like right now. But what do I even type into Google? And let me really see that. The dollar. Dollar trick. 9/11. Okay, something like that maybe. Okay, so it works on a $20 bill. And let me really check it out. Okay, so let me check it out. And okay, so first I really found this link to Instructables, which was like nothing else, like nothing I really wanted. But there you go. Now I actually have. Come on, man. Who has this big of an intro? And this video looks like it's from 1970, man. Come on. There you go. Finally, video time. Okay, so let's see. Do it, man. Come on. I'm waiting for you. So it has started. Let's see. Okay, I'm really trying to really see what's up, but the guy keeps really turning around the note in the video, and he won't really let me see very clearly. What was that? I was not even able to see, man. Come on, what is he doing? Okay, so this video looks better. Oh, I'm gonna really try this one. I hope it works. What is up? Oh, okay. I see the Pentagon now. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so need more proof. I do, I do, I do, I do. I want more proof, I want more proof, I want more proof. Okay, wow. I'm seeing a lot of conspiracy theory right now. Okay, so I am done watching this now. Right. Your question, I did really read it, but I was actually watching that video. Sorry for really not replying. And we do. Uh, the concept of the devil is present in Islam. And the video is really blurry today again. Let me really compare it to the video I have right here, and the video. Same with the question. Yeah, pretty much. Though I do not really, though I did read it like a while ago. I love really reading into other religions and other countries' histories and learning their languages. I don't really know. I've always been a fan of doing this, and I always like doing this, but I didn't really. I still went along, and I went through watching all of that, and I did see. So I don't really remember exactly why the Christians and Muslims have a lot of similarities. What really changed is that we believe mostly, although I really prefer not to talk about religion on Periscope, but I'm still going to talk here because I'm not going to say anything that's going to initially hurt someone, so I'm going to say it anyway. Back to my point. They both really say, we both really have same things, almost as similar, but okay, I know. Okay, again, I'm gonna really go over from a point. I'm gonna just tell you, I do not really hate talking about religion. Of course, I don't really hate talking about religion, and I'm the kind of person who loves having discussions. Okay, so I love having discussions. I have a lot of discussions with anyone who's ever been with me. So. But the point is that on the internet, people are gonna really find it really hateful, and 10 years later from now, people are gonna tell me, you said this on the internet about us, and I prefer not to do that. And religion is something that is very sensitive to most people, so I prefer not to even talk about it. It's better to just avoid it than actually be clear about it later. So there you go. That is why. And anyway, what I was talking about, Christians and Muslims are pretty similar. We have pretty much the same God, but the difference is the Christianity believes, the Christians believe, like in Christianity, Jesus was actually till it's to the point, and this point is not very clear personally to me. Tell me if I'm wrong. Yes, we believe in all the prophets because but that's what I'm exactly getting to. We believe that after Jesus, God sent more prophets, and the last prophet. Now, here's some contradiction to some other people who, which I'm not really gonna name because I'm in no place to name them. But still, here's where the contradiction ends. People who believe that, like the prophet, the last prophet, the prophet we believe was the last prophet, the holy prophet, peace be upon him, is not the last prophet. The people who believe he is not the last prophet is pretty much away from Islam, and the people who believe that he is not the last prophet, as in they believe that someone that he was never a prophet and their prophet was the last prophet. Again, we believe that we are not against him, and that is where Christianity and Islam changes, because Christianity believes that. Okay, so again, not really going to be talking about, but the thing is, I don't really know a lot about this because basically, what we are basically taught that here are a set of rules, follow this, and you are gonna go to heaven. Okay, so follow this and you're gonna go to heaven. That's okay, but the end goal is people who died as Christians before there was an Islam. Okay, so there you go. Before the prophet, the last prophet, peace be upon him, came here, like the people who died along Jesus, what about them? They did not believe in the prophet because there was no prophet to believe in at that time. So will they go to heaven or not? I do not know. Most of these answers, no one knows the answers to them. But I personally believe that they will go to heaven because at that time they did not really the guidance that was sent to them, and the Christian tribe, which is believed to be Bani Israel, that's what the tribe is, Bani Israel. Bani Israel Jesus was sent to Bani Israel, right? So they were following their prophet, and that was their job, so they will go to heaven due to that. But I do not know about the current Muslim-Christian relationship. What we're really been told is that think about your own religion. Come on, don't really think if he's gonna go to heaven or not. If he's gonna go to heaven, he's not gonna be with you. You're gonna be on your own anyway. So just think about yourself, care about yourself, and before I say anyone, I was actually about to end the stream, but since you asked, I'll be more than happy to explain anything to you. No, I'm happy to talk about religion. The problem is I'm not gonna say a lot, and I'm not gonna really tell you so much as to I'm not gonna blame someone for anything, because I don't want to blame anyone, because I don't personally believe, if I'm not really a great Muslim myself, I don't really have the right to really tell someone else that your religion is wrong. But I will answer any question about my religion or something relating to Christianity, so please ask away. I don't really mind. That is not a problem. Asking questions is not a problem. Creating fights is. So go on, ask your question, Logan. I'm happy to answer for you. Okay. Okay, so pretty common. That's pretty much not really a big difference because it is that the thing is, okay, sorry. I was actually like reading a message that just came in, so I was talking about yeah. There, this is a story from long ago, like 1100. I do not really remember no exactly, but it is over 1,000 years. So that I know that like you always have like a religious leader. Like people have the Pope, so you always do have a religious leader. So. Um, that is why. So when you really have a religious leader, so I'm sorry I had to see the door. Okay, sorry. But so there were like 10. I don't know exactly, but 5 or 6 like different people who, because not everything is in the Quran. You have to like take out the law from everything, because if there was like everything was in the Quran, I'm pretty sure you could never really complete it. So there is like people who have to actually understand it and make a law from that. So 5 or 6 different. I don't really know the exact number. Maybe there may be more. Maybe there may be less. But people who are coined imams, they actually coin around their like rules. Like this is a set of rules that we believe were actually meant by this, meant by this, and meant by this. So basically, that led to two school of thoughts. One school of thought was called Shia, and one school of thought was called Sunni. And basically, the difference is they're all Muslims, but the Sharia law, whatever you call it. Okay, so Sharia is Islam, and basically, that is what it is. I do not really know what people think Sharia is. Sharia is a set of rules given to you by the rule law that was provided to us by religion, and I do not really know to what extent do you believe it is, to what extent do you think it is, but it's like a simple set of rules. Pray, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. A simple, what's right and what's wrong. It's a simple set of rules, and yes, we do follow the law, and any Muslim country or any person pretty much who says that he is a Muslim has to follow that law, and it's pretty much the same as if you are a Christian, you have a set of rules that you have to follow, and as Muslims we have a set of rules that we have to follow. So it's pretty much the same thing, nothing different. But and there is another thing called the Sharia law, which I've read about a lot, which is the kind of thing that is imposed on Iran, not really Iran anymore, that was our old time, but Afghanistan and stuff like that, and the ISIS, the thing that ISIS tries to impose. That is not Sharia law, that is extremism. And I'm not really gonna be like sorry about this or anything, but ISIS are extremists. So and there are extremists in every religion. There are extremists. So that is not the Sharia law. That is the extreme version of Sharia law that they like to present. And if Islam was this difficult, I doubt anyone would be able to like keep up with Islam. So the same thing, like I did not really remember his name, but a poet summarized in a small little poem that at your doorstep, which was standing at your doorstep, I was at your doorstep, which was pretty much that. The summary of the poem was that the poet kept asking people for directions to the house of Allah, and people kept telling him, do this. It's a difficult path, it's an easy path, it's a long path, it's a short path. People told him different things, but in the end he found out that the place he was standing right there was the house of Allah. And the message of this poem basically was that religion is very simple, it's just us who are trying to complicate it, and that is exactly what the extremist Sharia law is. And that is all I really have to say about that, because without following the Sharia law, we would not really be Muslims. So that is basically the main thing. And I don't know what you believe the Sharia law actually is. So personally, that's all I really have to. I can't really tell you about it right now. Okay, Logan. So now I'm really gonna go. It is over 10:40 a.m. It's been 2 hours since I'm streaming. An hour long was this stream, and or like 40 minutes for the last stream. So no, you were not keeping me from anything. It was just that I've done an hour long stream, and I don't really want to get into really long streams right now because after my exams, I will get into longer streams and most probably keeping backups of these streams. I'm sorry, but not right now. I'm gonna go now because my throat is getting dry and I need like a gallon of water now. Okay. Thank you for being here, Logan, and thank you for asking those questions. I appreciate you coming here, and I'm gonna really go now. Peace out. Thank you for coming in. Bye. And it, Periscope.